Hi, welcome to the second session, what do you call? So this is my second interview with my students, my old students. Here is Kushagra. So
I
Kushagra completed his 10th standard Java classes with me some 3, 4 years back, and right
2016.
now 2016 batch,
Yeah.
okay, 2016 batch, and then now he just completed his first year engineering, and he still remembers what I have taught, and then the foundations are so strong that he took up this computer science engineering in whichever college. Over to you, Kushagra. You can explain about yourself and the project that you have come up with, and then the purpose of this particular interview is just to inspire the young minds to take up programming much more serious than just as another subject in ninth and 10th grade.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
over to you.
Uh, okay. Hello, all. To introduce myself, my name is Kushagra Gupta. I am a 19-year-old sophomore at SRM Institute of Science and Technology in Chennai, Cartan Kolathur campus. And I am doing computer science. This is my second year going to start right now. And I'm doing computer science with the specialization in artificial intelligence and machine learning. So that's a special field in computer science. Which works specifically for artificial intelligence and machine learning, which is a really upcoming field in the world of computer science. And I had joined TechSparx in the year 20 in the 10th grade for Java classes. And since that day, I think my life has really changed, and it has really taken a tour towards the more computer science and technology side. I was all very much into computer science and science and technology from my childhood, because I was really interested in how things work and how things do what they do. So one of my main reasons to join TechSparx was because I had absolutely no grip on coding at all in the beginning, because I had never learned coding in the start. So 10th grade was the first time when I was actually exposed to what coding is. And since then I have understood that uh, coding is basically the most important thing you have to learn right now. Means I know friends in my college and many other colleges who have taken up subjects like metallurgy or civil engineering for that matter, but even they need to have a very good grip on coding, because coding has become such an important thing right now. Because even 5 years down the line, or maybe 10 years down the line, it will be like you don't know coding. Like, how can that be possible? You have to be exposed to coding at some or the other point. So that was when I had joined Java classes in TechSparx. And malab, words can't describe how good that experience was for me, because I had even told Saravanan sir long ago that like, this experience was not just like a tuition class for me. Each and every class was like an absolute delight, because each and the way he has taught, I don't think so I have come across any teacher like that. Like, uh, this might even look like I'm giving a paid promotion or something, but that's totally not the case, because I have gone to my juniors and personally told them that TechSparx is really a place, like Sarvan sir has got that level of teaching. So since then I had started learning Java. And after that, in the 11th and 12th grade also I had Java, because I had taken informatic practices in CBSE. So I had done a lot of like the making GUI windows and working with the SQL
Nice.
and database management and all that. So that was just the basic things. After coming into college, we have to learn C and C++ is going to come in second year. So we learn C, and I started learning Python during this lockdown, because I realized that we have wasted a lot of time during lockdown. So this cannot be simply wasted. So I started learning Python, and since then I've really felt that Python is the most important language you need to learn, especially because I'm doing data science. Like, I'm aspiring to become a data scientist later on. So that's the need for that field is Python. Like, the first thing you need to learn is Python. So I started learning Python, and I started working in few projects, because I realized that the Python community is so vast that you can basically make anything. Uh, like almost anything. Like, you can make even a basic calculator to a good GUI based calculator, to making even a proper algorithms for running self-driving cars and stuff. So the possibility is endless, and it all started because Saravanan sir taught us Java in the beginning. So yeah.
My pleasure.
Yeah.
Hmm. So, Kushagra has made the best use of the lockdown, and he has done the self study. So this is very important. He has done the self study because of his strong foundations. He was able to do the self study very efficiently, and the loudest the proof of the process is basically in the results. So let's see what Kushagra has developed during this lockdown after learning. Go ahead, Kushagra.
Okay, so I basically started with Python. I finished one of the courses from Udemy, and then I decided to start making some real-time projects. Let's see how Python really goes. So I decided to make first a speech-to-text calculator, which in which you can give inputs in the form of speech, and it does basic calculations like add, subtract, multiply. So that was just the basic beginning of what I can say like as my first project. Then I went on further and worked in collaboration with one of my friends from my college and did something called this playing chess through speech. This can be really
Mm.
useful for the visually impaired actually, because
Hmm.
for the people who are not really good in using the mouse, or maybe they have not a very good sight, they can use speech inputs to play the game. It's just like a basic implementation of using something which is already existing, but then
Hmm.
it's like making a real-time project, and it's like a cool way to play chess. So let me
Yes,
just share my screen and I'll show you what I actually did.
sure.
Okay, so yes, can you see it?
Yes.
Yeah. So actually, I worked it on Jupyter Notebook because Jupyter Notebook is like the best one I found till now for making real-time projects. So
Hmm.
basically, I use the chess module, the Python text-to-speech module, the speech recognition module. One cool fact about Python is that the Python developers and community has already created the Google API. So the Google Assistant which you use on your phones, that's exactly freely available for everyone on Python itself. So that was a really good discovery, which I found some time ago when I had made this project. That something like Google Assistant, that the speech engines which are there on in our phones is already available for us, so we can use it in n number of ways in our project, like
Wow.
right now. So that was a very good thing. Like as you can see over here, I've used the recognized Google Audio module over here.
Excellent.
So yeah.
Excellent.
So like I had done a lot of coding with my
Hmm.
friend about this thing, and I realized that you can play the game of chess by itself. You don't need to actually sit and program all the pieces, how a pawn works, how a rook works, how the bishop works. You can just do all of it by itself because the game is already there in Python. So I'll
Hmm.
be doing a gameplay. I'll be giving some legal moves and some illegal moves during the gameplay, and you can see
Hmm.
how the program beautifully works. And it might be possible that some of the commands are not comprehended by Google Speech API, because sometimes it's not able to listen to it clearly. But yeah, it will still work. So let me start. Okay, and then
Welcome to Speech Chess. Let's begin. Please refer the matrix printed below for your moves. White player's turn. Enter the initial block.
A2.
I didn't get what you said. Please try again. Enter the initial block.
A2.
Found pawn. Add a 2. Enter the final block.
A4.
Invalid move. Please try again. Enter the initial block.
A2.
Found pawn. Add a 2. Enter the final block.
A4.
Invalid move. Please try again. Enter the
Sir, are you
initial
able to
block.
see the screen?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Are you able to see the GUI screen of the chess?
GUI, I am not able to see.
For the screen for the chess, you're not able to see.
Hmm. I
Okay,
can
just wait.
see welcome to speech. Oh, okay. I think you have to share the entire screen.
Yeah. Wait, I'll do that. Wait.
Mhm.
You can edit this part out, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Well, wait a second.
Let it be there. It's okay. No problem. Let it be live.
Yeah. Okay. Now can you see it?
Yep.
Yeah. So I'll be running it now. So
Welcome to Speech Chess. Let's begin. Please refer the matrix printed below for your moves. White player's turn. Enter the initial block.
Oh, okay.
A2.
Found pawn. Add a 2. Enter the final block.
A4.
Black player's turn.
You can see it has moved.
Enter the initial
Wow.
block.
That's great.
B8.
It's a two-player game.
I didn't get what you said. Please try
Yeah, like
again.
it's like a two-player game right
Enter
now.
the initial block.
Actually, what I've done is that you can play this game as a two-player person. So because
Excellent.
this thing requires speech from both the sides. So I've made this
Hmm.
game right now just as like one person. It's 1v1, and my next iteration to this game would probably be to like make it versus AI, like speech and AI.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's something I'm going to do later on because I have to still
Great.
learn artificial intelligence and what machine learning properly is because
Hmm.
I'm still a sophomore. So yeah,
Hmm.
so it's a really nice code. I'll provide the links to it to the GitHub repository and also to my LinkedIn profile, so you can check out if I'm doing anything new
Sure.
on the projects. Yeah.
Sure. Great. Wonderful. Awesome. I think I saw one more project of yours on LinkedIn, which was again speech recognition. Was it only the chess?
There are two projects actually I made. The first one was the calculator one, which I
Hmm.
spoke about earlier. That in which
Go ahead. Go ahead. Do you have the calculator one right now?
oh, calculator one. Okay, let me check. Mm,
Okay. Go ahead, Kushagra.
yeah, so I actually worked on one more project. This was actually before I had made the chess game. So this was the first try I could actually make with some project. It was using the already existing Google speech to text API and making a basic calculator with it. So I have already uploaded the code for it in the GitHub repository, which I have, and you can also check out my LinkedIn profile, in which I'll be constantly updating any new projects or whatever I'll be doing. So I have already made the screen recording of that. You can see it over here. I'll just
Mm-hmm.
play.
443, 779, multiply. Yes,
Okay.
You can see over there, like it's actually taking the
45,911.
Okay. So the idea is you're very thorough with how to convert from speech, right? So voice to text,
yeah.
right? So that is
Actually
the
speaking,
crux of
anyone
your
can,
project.
and actually speaking, anyone can do it because like it's barely a 7-8 line code actually. That particular part, and just put it in a function and then just call it anywhere you want, and you already have
Excellent.
speak like the taking command
Excellent.
through speech. So
Yeah, we all get excited when we use Alexa. Alexa, close the door.
yeah.
So, right. So
Yeah, and
I
one
think,
cool fact about this thing is that it just not uses like Python does not have just not like has for Google, but it also has it for IBM Cloud. It also has it for one of the speech engines called Sphinx, which is offline. Like this particular program will run only if it is online because Google requires connection with the Google Cloud. But yeah,
mhm.
it works fine. So
Okay, great.
yeah.
Wonderful. Great job, Kushagra.
Thank you so much,
So
sir.
I'm really, really proud of teaching you and
Thank you, sir.
very proud to hear from you after, say, 3 years, right? So I always say to every student of mine who does my ninth and 10th grade Java
Yes.
classes, I always say 6 years down the line, come and meet me, and
Yeah.
you will be surprised to see yourself the way you are. So I think you still have another 3 years. A lot of children have definitely come back to me after their engineering, after their graduation, and tremendous success they have shown. And Kushagra is on his way to success.
Thank you,
Um,
sir.
yeah, I wish you all the best, Kushagra. God bless you.
Thank you,
Um,
sir.
yes, yes. See you. Bye bye. Thanks for sharing your knowledge with my community.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah. Bye.